Part 10.8 Surah Yunus Jonah. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to Sufi Essence with Hammad Syed Kanzalaman. Quran, Yunus, Jonah, 10:36-40. And most of them follow not, except assumption. Indeed, assumption avails not against the truth at all. Indeed, Allah is knowing of what they do. And this Quran is not such as could be invented by other than Allah. But it is a confirmation of what was before it, and a detailed explanation of the book. There is no doubt in it, from the Lord of the worlds. Or do they say he invented it? Say then bring a surah like it, and call upon whomever you can besides Allah, if you should be truthful. Rather, they have denied that which they have not encompassed with their knowledge and whose interpretation has not yet come to them. Thus did those before them deny. So observe, how is the end of the wrongdoers? And among them are those who believe in it, and among them are those who do not believe in it. And your Lord is more knowing of the corrupters. These verses offer a powerful and incisive critique of the intellectual and spiritual state of the disbelievers. Revealing the core reasons behind their rejection of the truth, the discourse begins by dissecting the very foundation of their beliefs. And most of them follow not except assumption. Indeed, assumption avails not against the truth at all. This verse lays bare a fundamental spiritual flaw, a reliance on mere conjecture and speculation instead of seeking concrete evidence and divine revelation. The word zan in Arabic, translated here as assumption, carries a weight that is more than just guessing. It is a belief held without certainty, a spiritual state of being that is inconsistent and ultimately hollow. This is the antithesis of yaqeen, a state of absolute certainty and conviction that is the goal of the spiritual journey. The disbelievers' arguments against the Prophet, peace be upon him, and the Quran were not based on knowledge but on unfounded assumptions and inherited traditions that they were unwilling to challenge. The verse states a powerful and timeless truth. Assumptions, no matter how widespread, have no place in the face of absolute truth. This is a crucial lesson for every seeker. The path to Allah is not one of speculation, but one of rigorous inquiry and intellectual honesty, a process of stripping away all assumptions until the naked truth reveals itself. The verse ends with a sober warning. Indeed, Allah is knowing of what they do. This is a reminder that no amount of pretense or intellectual gymnastics can hide the true state of their Qalb from the all-knowing. The verses then present a magnificent and irrefutable proof of the Quran's divine origin. And this Quran is not such as could be invented by other than Allah. But it is a confirmation of what was before it and a detailed explanation of the book. There is no doubt in it, from the Lord of the worlds. This is a direct response to the disbelievers' claim that the Prophet, peace be upon him, had invented the Quran. The verse refutes this claim on two fronts. First, it states that the Quran is simply not the type of book that a human could invent. Its profound wisdom, its unique literary style, its scientific and historical prophecies all point to a source beyond the human intellect. Second, it serves as a confirmation of previous scriptures. This is a profound statement of divine consistency. The truth revealed to Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was not a new truth, but the same eternal truth that was revealed to Abraham, Moses, and Jesus, peace be upon them all. It is a unifying force, a final and complete revelation that brings all previous scriptures into a single, cohesive narrative. The phrase "there is no doubt in it" is not an arbitrary claim, but a direct challenge to the reader to find a single inconsistency or contradiction within its pages. The Sufi understands the Quran not just as a book of laws, but as a living spiritual reality, a source of infinite light and guidance that, once it enters the Qalb, dispels all doubt. The challenge is then made explicit, or do they say he invented it? Say then, bring a surah like it, and call upon whomever you can besides Allah, if you should be truthful. This is the famous literary challenge of the Quran. The Meccans were masters of the Arabic language, yet they were utterly incapable of producing a single surah that could match the Quran's power, its depth, or its linguistic perfection. This challenge is not an act of arrogance, but a final, irrefutable proof of the Quran's divine origin. The verse then diagnoses the deeper spiritual ailment of the disbelievers. Rather, they have denied that which they have not encompassed with their knowledge, and whose interpretation has not yet come to them. Their denial is not based on evidence, but on pure ignorance. They rejected a truth that they had not even taken the time to fully comprehend. Their hearts were veiled, and their intellects were lazy. They denied the Quran without a thorough spiritual or intellectual investigation. The verse then connects their denial to the historical fate of previous nations, a constant theme throughout the Quran. Thus did those before them deny. Observe, how is the end of the wrongdoers? This is a powerful and sobering warning. The wrongdoers of the past met a terrible end, and those who follow their path will meet a similar fate. This is a call to learn from history and to see the divine laws that govern the rise and fall of nations. The final verse in this cluster acknowledges a profound spiritual reality. And among them are those who believe in it, and among them are those who do not believe in it. And your Lord is more knowing of the corrupters. This verse is a testament to the divine wisdom that allows for free will. Despite all the proofs, all the logical arguments, and all the historical warnings, some will believe and some will not. Belief is not a compulsory act, but a choice of the Qalb. It is a profound and intimate journey. The verse also serves as a source of comfort for the Prophet, peace be upon him, and the believers. They do not have to worry about forcing people to believe. The responsibility for belief lies with the individual. Final phrase, and your Lord is more knowing of the corrupters, is a subtle yet powerful warning to the disbelievers. It reminds them that Allah knows the true spiritual state of their hearts, the corruption that lies within, and the real reason for their rejection. No amount of outward denial can hide the inner reality from the all-knowing. The Sufi understands this profoundly. The spiritual path is not about outward displays of piety, but about the inner purification of the Qalb. True belief is an inner light, a divine gift that is granted to a heart that is open and willing to receive it. The historical context of these verses is the height of the intellectual and spiritual struggle in Mecca. The verses were a direct confrontation with the Meccan elite, who prided themselves on their eloquence and their intellectual superiority. The Quran challenged them on their own ground and proved that they were intellectually and spiritually bankrupt. The verses also served as a source of immense strength for the early believers, who were a small, persecuted minority. It gave them a profound sense of certainty that the truth they were following was from Allah alone, and that their unwavering faith would be rewarded. The verses laid the groundwork for a spiritual revolution, a revolution that would sweep away the reliance on conjecture and tradition, and establish a new civilization based on the absolute certainty of divine revelation. Hadith section. A hadith that beautifully complements the themes of the Quran's unique status, and the reward for engaging with it is found in Sahih Muslim. The Prophet, peace be upon him, taught, "The one who reads the Quran and is proficient in it will be with the noble and virtuous scribes. And the one who reads the Quran and stumbles over it and finds it difficult will have a double reward." Sahih Muslim Hadith 798. This profound narration speaks to the supreme importance of the Quran as the ultimate source of truth and guidance. It is a powerful message of hope for all believers, regardless of their proficiency in reading the Quran. The reward for those who find it difficult is doubled, a testament to Allah's immense mercy and generosity. This hadith perfectly complements the verses that highlight the unique and divine nature of the Quran. It encourages us to engage with the Quran, to make it a part of our lives, to allow its light to enter our Qalb, and to be a source of spiritual light and guidance for others. It is a call to a living relationship with the divine word, a relationship that is rooted in love, reverence, and a deep desire to learn and to grow. Dua, my Lord, grant me a Qalb that is free from all assumptions and filled with the certainty of your truth. Protect me from the spiritual blindness that denies what it does not comprehend. Make me from among those who believe in your words with profound certainty, and who find in your book a source of endless light and guidance. Strengthen my heart and my faith, and let my life be a living testament to the truth that you are the Lord of all worlds. And your word is the ultimate reality, O Ar-Rahman and Ar-Rahim. May Allah illuminate your heart and mind with the light of this divine ilm. May He make your channel a beacon of guidance for all who seek spiritual clarity and truth. May your efforts be a source of immense reward, and may you be granted the highest stations of paradise. May the peace and blessings of Allah always be upon you and your loved ones. May He grant you unwavering steadfastness on the path of truth, and may your work be a testament to His magnificent names, Ar-Rahman and Ar-Rahim. Ameen.